Good morning, students. Now, all of you see page number 15. I am reading our remaining paragraph. The exact balance of power between the central and the state government varies from one federation to another. Power sharing between central government and the state government, which is we can say different from one federation to another federation. By this line you can understand there are types of federation also, so we have to read. Just listen carefully. This balance depends mainly on the historical context. This balance means power sharing power which is dependent on historical event, in which situation, in which condition federation, the process of formation of federation which is completed, in which the federation was formed. There are two kinds of routes, there are two types of ways, methods through which federation have been formed. Means federalism. In federalism you can see two types. Federation, power sharing, power of country which is divided and shared by two ways in federalism, in federation. So the first one, the first route involves independent states coming together on their own to form a bigger unit. Underline this sentence. The first route, the first method, which is independent states, all independent states come together on their own. Willingly all independent states come together. Why all these independent states come together? To form a bigger unit, for the establishment of the bigger unit, so that by pooling sovereignty, here pooling underline, pooling means to contribute for common purpose. By pooling sovereignty, here sovereignty means supreme authority, supreme power of the country, which is contributed equally, and retaining identity. Retaining means keeping. Now every state it keeps its own identity as well as its own authority also. In this method, in which method? Coming together method, they can increase their security also by pooling sovereignty as well as retaining identity. Now they means every states which they came together. How? On their own, to form a bigger unit. So they try to increase their security. This type of coming together federations, now this is the first method. Now students, try to understand. Coming together federation means what? Under this route, by this way, various independent states agree to come together and form a single big unit. This helps, means this method helps in contributing all the resources, whatever the resources in different states. So they are, all the states are agree to use, to contribute equally all the resources for better and to make good management of all the states through one central unit. In this type of coming together federation, all the states have equal power. Now try to understand this, underline this line also. Now you can note down also. In first method, coming together federation, in this type of coming together federation, all the states have equal power and are strong in relation in the central government. In central government equal to central government, all states are strong. Now all the constituent states, now all the states usually have equal power. Now coming together federation include the USA, Switzerland, Australia. These are the name of the countries. In this first category of federations, all the constituent states usually have equal power, means they enjoy equal power and are strong vis-a-vis, means as compared with federal government. Federal government means here central government. Now this one, second method, try to understand. The second route is where a large country decides itself to divide its power. Now difference, in first method, states means all the independent states agree to come together, but here in this method, country decides to divide its power between the constituent states and the national government. The country decides to divide its power between the various states as well as the central government. India, Spain, Belgium are example of this kind of holding together federation. This method is known as holding together federations. In the second category, the central government tends to be more powerful. Now in this method, central government is more powerful than state government. To be more powerful vis-a-vis the states as compared with the states. Very often different constituent units of the federation have unequal powers. The states as compared to the central government, the power which is not shared properly, equally. Some units are granted special power. Some states have special power. So holding together federation, this is second method, holding together federation. Under this route, by this method, a large unit decides to share its power between one central unit and several small units. The power is divided among them. Among them means among different states. And the center is relatively stronger in comparison to the states. In this category, the federal government, we can say, is more powerful than other states. You know the example, India, Spain and Belgium. Now students, next paragraph we'll read in next clip.